Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Here we go. Ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. They'll try the right here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, second and third down opportunities.
A game makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the left. Open field ahead. Breaks into the... Wow, here he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to rope play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up fourth. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
It's an option look. Past the 45. He's in the clear. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Oregon. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And he fields it at the 15. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he finds the running back in the flat. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. To the 45. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
We'll try to run it with the option. Another keeper. He's got the first and still going. He's got space. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. Breaking into the clear. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
This is outstanding execution from this offense, and specifically this quarterback. Watch as he attacks the pitch key, and he forces that pitch key to take him, so then he gets the pitch out to the running back, and it's an easy touchdown. It is so difficult to stop. So many guys have to do the right thing defensively, and the offense takes advantage for a touchdown.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside. And he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. On the ground, it's Owens. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. To the air, it's Reed. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101. Comes the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here's the option play. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play action pass here.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. He's in the clear. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's McClellan. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Design quarterback run. He's got the first down and more. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the second half. Defense has got to get a stop.
Point after, not quite through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. Quick throw to the left. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's their senior wide receiver. See if Holly can get a status report soon. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. We got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? behind the line. It's Moore. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. Keeper for the first down and more. Sees an opening. Finally goes out of bounds. Enormous gain. They'll spot it at the 10.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in the run defense. He wasn't even touched for that explosive run. He gets the ball all the way down the field. Where is the defense? They need to adjust, and they need to adjust quickly. I would suggest dropping a safety down, doing something in order to defend all of those gaps up front. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. QB keeper all the way. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle, but 1st down.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And there's the handoff. Got an opening here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Moore. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Sets up for a classic fourth quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. He's got a crease. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an option look. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. He keeps it on a design run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He shreds the tackle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking for some space. It's Owens. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. The gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 40. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off in a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Here comes the rush. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50.
There is nothing better than watching a situation like this. You know that the pressure is ramped up to 1,000 right now. This quarterback is making good decisions. Here he uses his legs to scramble, and he's able to get himself out of bounds and manage the clock. Remember, these are the drives that create legacy. Big games, big moments, have to put the ball in the end zone.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he's brought down after a short gain. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just such a great job by this offense, sticking it in the end zone and not settling for a field goal. Now inside of a minute, you're forcing the action. They've got to go down and stick it in the end zone just to have a chance.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they still need a touchdown and two-point conversion, but first things first here, this does not need to be a desperation heave. Run your best concept. Then if you can get it into the end zone, now give me your best two-point play. Two snaps of perfection to try to tie this thing.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a touchdown! We are a point after away from overtime here in the national championship.
Just an unreal moment to go down the field and put it in the end zone. But my goodness, he better make this extra point to tie it.
They draw within one. Now they lead the PAT. They got it! We're all tied up and headed for overtime. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning on the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
It's a keeper. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
That is a great run, and now they're in the driver's seat here. Goal to go, Chris. Your best stuff's got to come out. They're running the football as well as they have all day long.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, I've always felt like as an offensive coordinator, you need to take stock in what's worked so far today, and it's got to be your best stuff. What formation, what personnel group, what players have succeeded in this ball game, and you got to go with that here in overtime.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this 3rd down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You can see it on his face. It's so enticing to try to go for this on 4th down, but I think the correct call is to kick the field goal and rely on your defense here in the 2nd possession.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that puts them back on top.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Look out, he's got space between toward the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. And what a finish. He has the last word in this back and forth roller coaster battle.
Chris, I always talk about players and not plays in these moments, and right here, they get the ball to their guy, the one that they know can go make a play, and he's able to do that, and he takes it into the end zone for the win. I got to tell you, it's got to feel great for him to deliver for his teammates in this huge moment.